Kenneth Price. Today I'm going to talk about why it's important to volunteer at your local animal shelter. Volunteering at your local animal shelter helps save animals' lives. It was once said that a question is not, can they reason, nor can they talk, but rather, can they suffer? I don't know what the author once said that. In order to understand why volunteering is so crucial, it is important to acknowledge the problems that our local humane shelters deal with on a daily basis. Why is it so crucial to volunteer? Overcrowding. Limited space means euthanized animals, states the American Humane Association. It's said every day there's approximately 10,000 animals in the world today that is euthanized due to overcrowding, just not enough people to take care of them. There's nobody adopting animals, just people not taking care of them. They're running, there's lots of animals running the streets. It's said to be, I want to say 10,000 per day too, that they're picking up, that animals are running around on the streets, that nobody's taking care of these animals. And also what that leads to is overcrowding, which leads to diseases. There are so many diseases in the animal shelters today that's killing all these animals. Sometimes the animals bring diseases back to your home that can cause problems with your family. Okay. Next is inadequate care. Kennel inspections are a low priority, states the PETA.org. There's daily kennels should be inspected, but this is not happening due to lack of volunteers. There's lots of animals living in their feces. They're not getting taken out every day, which is causing them to go to the bathroom in their kennels, and then they're caused to live in their kennels with that feces, and which that also is one of the big reasons that we have diseases in the kennels. Also, dogs and cats, big time, are having no blankets or food in their kennels. So due to that, there's nobody there to feed them because of the lack of volunteers. And then with nobody to feed, that's why the animals are dying. This is why it's a big, serious problem in the animal shelters. Now that we see the serious problems that exist, let us look at what we can do to help this issue at the animal shelters with volunteering. Volunteering saves an animal's life. If we volunteer, if we just get a couple people a day to volunteer, we can save millions of animals' lives a day. And that is a big thing in America these days. Just not enough people to volunteer their time. It costs you nothing, and it saves so many animals. Socialized animals, interaction with people is their best therapy, states the ASPCA. Meaning, if we get to go there and volunteer with these animals, these dogs get to know people. They get to play with them. They get to, they're not used to, because they're living on the streets, they don't get to interact with people. And that's the reason these dogs and cats are getting put down, because they're not interacting with people. They're not able to socialize with the people they should be socializing on a daily basis. And by volunteering, we can do that. We can make these animals happy. Even if they don't get adopted, at least we made their life happier just by being with them. Adoption. Animals have the greatest adoption rate with volunteers helping them. When we help these animals, as I said before, socializing these animals, it shows them that people are nice, that we're there for them, that we love these animals, we care for them, which we do and we should. You might even fall in love yourself by adopting, by volunteering. And there's so many animals out there, you might not know it, but you might go volunteer and might fall in love with one and adopt one yourself. Actually, I went there myself, volunteered, and ended up adopting 2 dogs, and they're my best friends. And I would do anything for those dogs. I hope this presentation today helps you consider volunteering at a local shelter. If you cannot volunteer and adoption is something you are considering, that is great help because you'll be saving an animal's life. And every animal needs a better life. Volunteer volunteer can help us save an animal's life. Thank you.
Good job.